Hello, I'm Dr. Craig Stern of Pharma Pharmaceutical Consultants. We've been getting a lot of questions, both from our pharmacy benefit news that we put out every couple of weeks, as well as from these sessions that I've had with you every week. And some of them we've talked about before, others we have not. So I want to take a few weeks to talk about and answer specific questions, try and make it clear about a specific issue, so that we make sure that everyone feels comfortable with the questions that they've asked and also the answers. Let me start today with pay for performance, or what's known as P4P. Pay for performance is something that exists within physician contracts. It exists within many of the provider or different healthcare professional contracts. And it exists in a very small degree in pharmacy benefit management contracts. Bottom line here is that if someone can help you to do better, then there's a sharing of the benefit, both by the provider or the individual plan, and perhaps the PBM or otherwise. When you talk about it from the rest of the world, physicians have pay for performance, and their pay for performance is heavily based on how much cost per patient did they spend last year, and how much are they spending this year. The idea of indexing it per patient is to ensure the fact that somebody who has a very big practice, let's say they've got 100 patients, somebody who has a small practice, and let's say they only have 5 patients of a particular plan, that you can still index it by a given patient amount so that the cost per patient is clear and it can be addressed so that you can compare it year over year, you can compare it within doctor to doctor, etc. Within pharmacy benefit management contracts, it's been relatively rare, has not had a lot of acceptance. There are areas where different PBMs are trying to start it. The most important thing that one has to realize with regard to P4P is this, and that is, are you paying based on the actual amount that you write a check for to your invoice payment, or is it based on some other indicator like average wholesale price, a price that can be manipulated, a price that can be inflated? What you really want in P4P, and it's true whether it's a doctor contract, a hospital contract, a pharmacy contract, is to make sure that it's based on what you actually pay, on the amount that is you pay for the invoice, and not on some surrogate amount like AWP or some other number. If you do that, then you have a greater opportunity to be able to tell whether there has been a true difference, a true impact on whatever program there is. But you must make sure that whatever the program is, that the parameters are very clear. They can be calculated by your side, by a PBM side, by a provider side, by anybody, so that it's very clear and everyone knows what the number is. Hopefully that brings that issue into clarity. I look forward to speaking with you again. Have a wonderful day.